Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 1st to the 15th, 2025 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is linked in the description box below. Now let's see what the tarot has to say. Some cards have already come out. We have the Eight of Cups, the Death card, the Queen of Cups, Angels, and Spirit Guides. Show them clearly. The Six of Pentacles, Angels, and Spirit Guides. The Two of Wands, the Three of Swords, Angels, and Spirit Guides. The Queen of Wands, Angels, and Spirit Guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading. The Ten of Cups, and show me clearly, Angels. The High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. Okay, interesting. It's an interesting reading. At the heart of everything is the Eight of Cups. So during this time, you're walking away from something you once thought you would love. For some, it is going to be an ending as severe as a divorce, a breakup in a relationship, a walking away from a job you thought you'd have forever, an ending that is quite intense. For others, or maybe for the same people, there's a real sense of, I choose me. I choose me now. I go after what I want. I go after what I need. I go after what I'm searching for in this life. I choose me. It doesn't mean you run away and join the circus, though you can if you want to. But I'm a big person for upholding responsibilities. And here, you're looking at something and it's like it no longer fits. And I can't make it fit anymore. I can't try or pretend that it does. And so I move forward towards my love, towards my passion, towards my heart. And the moon, it guides me. It guides me in its ever-changing face and with my ever-changing face leading me forward. And so there's a sense here of a new adventure, before you. Now, the challenge is the Death card. Now, the challenge can be that you were very hurt by somebody's passing, okay? A acknowledgement of that is very important for somebody who is listening, and maybe not for everybody. But the Death card is also Scorpio energy, October 23rd to November 21st. This is a transformation. You're having trouble with your own transformation, with your guidance by spirit, with things not being as logical as you would want them to be, okay? Or maybe not really embracing the trajectory that you thought, this would be it. This is what I should do. And so the Death card is needing to release control and needing to let yourself transform. It's not dying, okay? I know that's what freaks everybody out. But it is a powerful transformation where you're not the same person. Where people are like, wow, you're different, and you are different because at the root of you is the Queen of Cups, love and healing connection. And I know that a lot of Pisces right now are saying, I don't want to be the loving, kumbaya, healing, connective person. I want to be fierce and strong and powerful. You still can be, but you have to come from your heart. If you deny your heart, if you deny your emotions, okay, you are going to have a bigger struggle on your hand, Pisces, than you want. Then it's just fun to be involved in. With the Queen of Cups, there's healing and there's love. Heal with love. Be guided by love. As you are, you're embracing your emotions. You're embracing what you love. You're embracing what you want. And you're seeing that feeling is important. You don't have to be tough. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, however you identify. It doesn't matter that if you're tough. It just doesn't. During this time, letting your softness come forward, just for you, even, it doesn't mean that you have to let everybody see your vulnerability. They can still think, oh, Pisces is tough, right? But here, during this time, it's going to be really important to embrace the heart, the feeling, and the compassion, because it moves you to the Six of Pentacles. And this is the energy that's leaving. You're getting things in balance. You've gotten things in balance. And what's leaving is this sense of chaos, of things being topsy-turvy. And what you're going to be seeing here is that you're moving towards the strength of the doors opening. You're looking at what is opening to you right now with the Two of Wands. And what opens to you in the future, right? You're looking into the crystal ball. What is in the future? What is moving forward? What are you looking for? What do you want? What are you seeking? And it brings you then to what you don't want to see at all, which is more heartbreak and pain and disappointment. But it doesn't mean that it has to be new. It is the heartbreak and the pain that you've been through. It is a sense of feeling like no matter what you do, you are never good enough and you never will be. That you might as well, getting choked up here, that you might as well hide in the corner, because at least then you'll be out of the way and you can't disappoint anybody else, especially yourself. You need to heal. It is so important that you heal, Pisces. This finds you, this reading, when you feel small, when you feel alone, when you feel no one cares and no one sees you. It's time to heal. And it brings you then to the advice of this time, which is passion and creativity. You've denied your creativity in one way or another. Here, your near future is about facing the heartbreaks that you have been through and being that caring, healing person that you are for everybody else, for yourself. To walk forward in love and in healing. You're embracing your passion, your fire, your tenacity. This is also air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's a sense of needing to be creative, needing to connect with your intuitiveness, and to have passion wake you up. It's not romantic passion. That's not what Spirit is talking about. It's the passion for your life. It's the passion for your creativity. It's a passion for yourself. And it brings you then to the environment, which is the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is then they all live happily ever after. And I love this card because it's a cottage with a rainbow at the end of it. It's a family. It's the simple things. It's not the Rolls Royce and the mansion on the hill. It's the simple things that are the most beautiful. And it's connecting with simple beauty again. And it's letting yourself, and it's giving yourself permission to be happy and follow your happiness. And it moves you then to the High Priestess. This is the hopes and the fears. You fear your own psychicness, and you hope that it will come forward. So just speaking plainly here, you fear your own intuitiveness, your power, and your insight, and yet you long for it at the same time. You fear the veil being lifted from your eyes, and you hope for it, to see things more clearly. But it's stepping out of lies. And it will be looking at certain things and naming it maybe in a way that you didn't want to. You wanted things to have the gentle, soft edges. And what you're going to see is that things are going to be a little bit more spiky, right? They're not going to have the soft edges of things. They're going to be more spiky, more fierce. It's going to be more. And instead of being mad at yourself, be joyous for yourself that you have come through so much. And now it is time to embark on an intuitive journey to let your own psychic self come forward. But it's like to let your own spiritual self. You don't have to embrace the psychic. You can be like, you know what? That's for other people. It's not for me. But you're embracing your intuition and your deeper understanding. And you're letting your intuitiveness come forward and Spirit's guidance be with you. And it moves us then to the Ace of Swords. This is God's source spirit, however you see the divine universe, handing you a gift of knowledge and of the power of your voice. You don't know it yet. You don't see it yet. But there's a power in your words that doesn't come from force. But it comes from speaking openly and honestly, creatively and intuitively. And it's not the need to impress anyone. It is the need to exist in authenticity. Always move forward in love, in gentleness and kindness. Walk gently on this earth. And you will be surprised at how powerfully you move forward, Pisces. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. And guide this reading and show me clearly. Faith. Have faith in you. Have faith in your purpose. Have faith in your connection with the universe. Have faith. You know, we tend to laugh at faith. I know I laughed because I feel like this whole reading was about you needing you having faith in yourself and you needing to rekindle that faith within yourself because you have transformed and been through so much. And so when faith comes forward, it's like, of course it does. Of course it does. It just sums up the whole entire reading. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Life purpose. Nothing small right now, chakrally. It's just your third chakra and about your life's purpose. It's just the Ace of Swords, right? It's just you speaking your purpose into existence, empowering yourself and elevating yourself, walking up the stairs of enlightenment to who you truly are, who you were always meant to be, and embracing your greatness. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Singing will be fantastic for you during this time. Humming, it activates your thyroid, it activates your throat chakra. That'd be really great. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is rebirth. It is that fear of transformation. It is that fear of the pain of being reborn, because birth is not nice. It is just like, wow, you could have thought of a nicer way to have children, come forward, right? So here, it is embracing your rebirth and knowing that rebirth is painful and that there is a fear of stepping into the unknown that comes forward. It's almost like you want to have everything categorized in these nice little neat boxes. You're giving very there's very orderly, just so energy here. And it's interesting because you're ruled by Neptune, the ruler of the unseen world, which, isn't orderly. It's dreams. It's a little bit of chaos thrown into things. And I find that very exciting for you. But here it's like you've been fighting that part of yourself, and it's like there will be order. It will be just so. Especially if you tend to have more of a like rigidity in your chart. Like if there's, I don't know, it's like it's you're mutable. So you, Pisces, move with ease. But if there's like this stark rigidity, it's stopping you. And you're kind of like having this your own internal battle right now. It moves us then to the subconscious spirit message, and this is peace. Oh, Pisces, you thrive in peace. So try to make peace in your world and in your life, in small, little peaceful things. Peace within your body. Make sure you're feeding yourself correctly. Peace within your dreams. Peace within your speech. It's not about everybody else. It's about the harmony within you. And it moves us then to the subconscious spirit message, chakra message, which is angels and masters, soul star chakra located 6 inches above your crown. This is your angels and your spirit guides. You're being protected. Their wings are around you. You are being guided forward during this time. And it's funny because they're so prevalent with you, and yet you fear following them right now. And it's like, why? And so kind of like unpacking that, it's like, why do I fear trusting? And it's like you fear trusting because you jumped, okay? And you landed hard. It felt like you belly flopped on cement, like with your face. And it's like, whoa, I'm never going to forget that again because it was painful and it was awful. And like, fair enough. Like that makes perfect sense in the world. But Spirit is calling you to take a leap of faith on yourself. It moves you then to your subconscious energy to be mindful of. And it is the Ace of Swords. Be mindful of the sharpness of your own words to yourself, to others. But this can be being too factual, too logical, and too harsh. There needs to be a gentleness. And right now, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like there's a rebellion against gentleness. It's kind of like you were mocked, like, oh my gosh, you're too sensitive, and I hate that. I got told that all the time, okay? My own little personal rant, I got told all the time, you're too sensitive. And it's like, oh, I'm so sorry for having feelings and actually caring about things. So here, it's like, take that, you're too sensitive, and chuck it out the window, okay? If our world had more sensitive people in it, maybe things would be a little bit better, It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message, and it's the Queen of Swords. Be mindful how you take your gifts. The Queen of Swords takes the gift of the Ace of Swords, the gift of your near future, which is your voice, your power, your authority. But it can also be your frustration, your anger, your stagnation, right? It has to be just so and fit in this box just like this. And so healing has to come forward because the Queen of Swords can be known as the Queen with the B, because, well, the witch with the B, right? Because of the cruelty of the sword, right? The sword can be astoundingly cruel, but it is astoundingly powerful and only wielded by nobles. Only the most powerful can wield the sword. And so here, it is embracing a weapon, which usually a queen does not do. And it's moving forward in power and authority. Guard your mind. Everybody doesn't need to know your business, okay? And embrace your dreams, because you're clad in purple, the sign of royalty, because it was a heck of a hard dye to make and it smelled awful, but it was astoundingly beautiful. You're embracing beauty, authority, determination, and stepping outside of the mold of expectation. All right, Pisces, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Bye.